is the Lagos of America. I remember, and I always tell the story, I remember landing in Lagos on Sunday and not sleeping again until Wednesday. Oh, Lagos know how to show you a good time. But it's more than just the celebratory spirit of the people of Nigeria. It is also the levels of academic professionalism, hard working. When you look at the doctors, when you look at the law enforcement, when you look at the military, when you look at all the leaders that are here, how innovative they are, you find in the most prestigious places in power and government and in all levels of professions, entrepreneurs, you find the people of Nigeria participating in a real way. I cannot say thank you enough for what and how you have contributed to this city. And really the African diaspora, you know, as the role as mayor, I remind people over and over again that it is not only a substantive power by having our Deputy Commissioner of International Affairs coming from the continent of Africa, Ahmed Jamal, my Special Counsel coming from the continent of Africa, and so many others. Those are the substantive things. But what about the symbolism? What about the way that we say we acknowledge your presence and your existence? How do you go further than the substantive to reach into the symbolic things that we can do? And we are sharing that symbolic gesture today. It took 110 mayors before we finally would raise the flag of the Nigerian people here in Bowling Green. And it's so important, it's so crucial. Coming from the western part of Africa, many of your uncles and aunties and relatives are here. Many of them that left the shores of Africa many years ago are here. And this reunification that we are starting to see is so important as the people of Africa are starting to reunite all over again. Yes, I am American and proud to be an American, but let's not get it mixed up. I'm African, baby. Not only am I African, but the Attorney General of this state of New York is African. The DA in the Bronx is African ancestry. The DA in Manhattan, African ancestry. The DA in Brooklyn, African ancestry. Hakeem Jeffries, the leader of the minority parties in Congress, African ancestry. Jamani Williams, African ancestry. The head of the Assembly, Carl Hastings, African ancestry. The head of the Senate, African ancestry. 4 of the major mayors in the largest city in America, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, and New York, of African ancestry. So I don't know how they say it among adults, but I'll tell you how the children say it. You better recognize that Africans have emerged as a major voice and power in one of the most powerful countries on the globe. It says a lot when our ancestors left the shores of Africa in chains and slavery, and I returned back with the mayoralty of the most important city on the globe. New York City is represented by an African, and I am proud to be an African. And so we raise this flag. We also raise our spirits. We raise our energies. There's so much we have to do. And there's so much we could accomplish if we accomplish it together. And so I want to thank all of you for being here and represents the strength and the power of the African people. Nothing can keep down a group or race of people who made their minds up of self-determination, and it feeds into the energy of this city. People come from all over the globe, South, Central America, Europe. It doesn't matter where you come from, as long as you come here with the attitude and spirit that you want to continue to provide what this country is known for. And I tell people all the time, think about it. You are not called American Nigerians. You are not called Chinese, American Chinese, or American Italians. No, America says put your country name first, and then introduce into the overall common denomination of American. You are African Americans, like Chinese are Chinese American, and Jews are Jewish Americans, and Italians are Italian American, and Irish American. Don't abandon your homeland. Introduce your homeland into this amazing experience of being part of this great country. So let's raise the flag, let's raise our energy, let's raise our voices, let's